So we are live adventure in Sydney. Where are we going? Well, I just have to come have a look. I've never been here before. So again, this is like an adventure that you're coming along with me, and we're going to see it together for the first time. It looks really cool in the photos, but you know, photos are photos, right? Best to see things in real life. So here we are. I'm Dora and I love an adventure. It's my nickname too, obviously because I like an adventure. Always got a backpack on. But I have my paints with me today and we're going to go paint in where we're going right next. Oh, that's a cute little house. Look at that little house. It looks like it's been done up, but it's very cute. I love looking at, like, you know, old streets. It looks like some nice houses down there. So I'm in a really old section of Sydney. It's Darlinghurst, and I'm on Oxford Street. Oxford Street. It looks like an old hotel. Rose Shamrock and Thistle Hotel. Yeah, that does look old. Now, I think we're going over here. Oh, we have some people. Hey people. Hey Mike, how you going, buddy? Debbie Sue, I was just emailing you. And you guys are saying hello together. Thanks for joining me on my live. Oh Mike, you did a live. What was your live about? What did I miss? What did I miss? Tell me what I missed. Oh, look at this. It's a cafe bookstore? I don't think it's a bookstore anymore. It is too. Oh my gosh, look at this, guys. Have a little look. Debbie Sue, you'd love this. It's a cafe, 3-story, 3 floors of books. Oh, we have to have a look, guys. This is not where I'm going, but I'm sidetracked, as per usual, right? You know what I'm like, I'm sidetracked. Cookery books, non-fiction, reference books. What's downstairs? Oh, let's have a little look, eh? Oh, travel books. Travel books. You're right. Okay, we're down on the bottom, guys. Oh, look, isn't that cool, guys? I don't know if this is going to cut out, guys. This is dead cool. So you can get your coffee and come down here. Business books. Oh, I even got like all the newspaper as wallpaper. That is cool. That is cool. These are old designs too, right? Okay, just while we're here, we're looking at books, right? These are my favourite books, guys. Favourite books ever. Ever. Laos. Cuba. That's a place I really want to go, Sri Lanka. I've never been to Sri Lanka, guys. Sri Lankan food is really tasty. I've got a girlfriend that's Sri Lankan, and when I went to Melbourne to visit her, she took me to a Sri Lankan Buddhist monastery, and it was amazing. We had Sri Lankan food, and oh my God, I was in love. So I really like to go to Sri Lanka one day. Moscow. Our friend Jazz is interested in going to Russia at the moment. Russia was pretty an interesting place to go. Or hiking in Nepal. It's a good book. I have a Nepalese book when I actually keep these books, guys. It's like a memento. So if I go to a new place, I will buy a Lonely Planet. So for example, when I went to Samoa back in May last year, I had a Samoa book, and it's kind of like it tells you everything and where you want to go, but it also is like a memento to me. I don't buy, you know, fridge magnets or anything like that. Oh, Bear Grylls, How to Stay Alive. That's a good book. That would be a good read, actually. All right, let's have a look. Let's see if we can go upstairs, guys. Oh, look, cook out there. I love these kind of places that you just, you know, so different, right? I love the chair. Debbie Sue, you love the chair? That's cool.
Well, I might have seen it. It's not my fault that some people are not able to, but also not.
Okay, very cool place, right? Very cool. So I don't think you buy the books, you just sit here and eat and read the books. Pretty cool. And I thought it was just an old cafe that used to be a bookshop. Now it still is that. That's pretty cool. Seating available inside on 3 levels. Wow, what a cool place. That is really cool, guys. What's it called? Amperstand Cafe and Bookshop. That is really, really cool. Wow. Well, that was cool. Okay, so I believe we're going in here, guys. Hopefully, well, I know I want to enjoy this adventure. I'm not sure if you guys are going to, but at the end of the day, this is my adventure. If you'd like to join, you're joining. If you don't, you don't. It doesn't matter. So, I'm not sure how to get in here. I got off the bus stop 2-3 stops earlier than I was supposed to, just because I wanted to go for a bit of a walk. Oh, what's this? Cabana. Have you ever heard of the brand Camilla? This looks like that brand Camilla. It's very, very expensive. It's kind of very oversized outfits. It's like very, very expensive, like, $800 a dress in Australia. I think she's an Australian designer, but anyway, that's obviously a copycat of her designs. Oh, the Unicorn Hotel, guys, the Unicorn Hotel. Oh, it's temporarily closed. Damn it, I wanted a beer, guys, I wanted a beer. All right. I hope whoever's in there or they're on their way is going to be okay. Okay, I believe the entrance where we want to go is up on across the road here, guys. So sorry, guys, I'm not that active in the chat. As I said, when I'm on my adventures, I'm walking and I'm looking because, you never know, I might need a pink dress one day. Love is in the air. But, if you do have something important you want to tell me, question, capitals always catches my attention, guys. Capitals always catch my attention. Oh, man. I love these buildings, right? Love these buildings. They've got grass all over them. So English, right? Oh, Zimmerman. That's a very expensive brand. Okay, I'm sidetracked, guys. Let's cross the road. Can't get ran over. See what I mean, guys? I can't be looking at the chat because I need to concentrate on where I'm going. So this is quite like a really trendy little area, Oxford. Oxford Street is like, I guess in England they have an Oxford Street, right? Oxford area. It's trendy, very trendy area. This is LBGT QRSPTCLLL. I'm not having a go, guys, but I am having a go. Originally, this was just a gay area. And it's a pretty cool area, guys. It's pretty cool. They have the Mardi Gras in this area, and there's a lot of gay clubs. I've been here quite a few times back in the day. They had a really cool record shop, and I want to see if I can find it later on. It was called Central Station, and you could buy really cool records. Back when records were really cool. Oh, what's the shop? Yeah, this is an expensive perfumery. Wow. A French perfumery. Could use some perfume, I probably smell. That's a bit weird, what's that? Hey Em, how you going? So Debbie Sue, that was a really, really cool bookshop. Love that. I mean, it's not even a bookshop, it's a cafe, isn't it? That was cool. I like those little places that are hidden, you know, you would never know about them, right? So I haven't been to this area. I reckon it's been 25 years, guys. I have not been here for like that long. One of my first jobs I ever had was working for a gift shop franchise. It was called Granny Mays. I actually don't think they have any more Granny Mays left in Australia. It was a gift shop that sold Looney Tunes. That's why I have an obsession with Tweety Bird. And I think Debbie said you like Tweety Bird. Guys, we have some sexy outfits for Valentine's, you know. Anyway, long story short, I came down here with my boss. Anyone want to get married? It's an unusual dress. Short numbers for your wedding dress. Anyway, so I came down here and we stayed in this area. So I think I've stayed here twice actually. 2 years in a row we came down here. And it's quite a funky area. Well, it was about 25 years ago. It was? Oh, what's that? Well, that's cool. It's not open at the moment, but it's like some kind of funky bar. Wow. Cool. So I wouldn't be too surprised you find a lot of exclusive kind of boutiques around this area. So anyway, let's see now. I believe this is the Victoria Barracks. It's not where I wanted to go, but hypothetically, maybe. I don't really know what the Victoria Barracks is all about. We could go there, but that's not where I'm going. That is not where we're going. Oh, there's some cool houses down here, guys. That is not where we're going. We're going somewhere different. And we're going to go have a picnic. I've got my lunch with me. And we're going to do some painting. But before that, because you guys might not want to see me paint, and I might turn the camera off and I'll paint anyway, but we'll go for a walk around there because I think you'll enjoy the walk around. It's a free thing to do in Sydney. Gotta love free things, right? I love free things to do in Brisbane and I love free things to do in Sydney. Now, let's cross here. I know, Debbie Sue, I know you love Tweety. The little red number, Mike, I reckon you look pretty sexy with the gold pointy thing on the boobs. I can definitely see you in that, Mike. Right, concentrate, Dora. Even though you can cross the road, I always check to make sure that you can cross the road. You know, some people, there's a lot of, you know, crazy drivers out here. Just because you can cross the road doesn't mean you should cross the road, right? All right, so let's have a little look at here. This is not what we've come to see, but we might come see this later on. What have we got here? You are in Gadigal land, so that's the Aboriginal name of this area. Please respect. It's a barrack reserve. Oh, here we go. do a bit of history, guys. I don't know anything about this place. This is not what we've come to see, guys, but I might see this later, guys. So the Victoria Barracks was opened in 1848. They were designed by the engineer Lieutenant Colonel George Barney to replace the old barracks. Yada, yada, yada. The sandstone for the barracks was quarried locally. Convicts did much of the work. A lot of convicts that came here actually did a lot of the work on a lot of buildings, government buildings in here in Australia. The village of Paddington grew to the houses were built for the stonemasons, quarrymen, carpenters, labourers, and built around Victoria Barrack. Sorry guys, I don't love reading all the stuff. Okay, that's really cute. Really cute. They're cute, aren't they? The last time I was in Sydney, we seeked out a lot of these old little terrace houses. We have the Paddington Cat Hospital. Interesting. All right. So I believe the place we want to go is in front of the Victoria Barracks. I don't know if the Victoria Barracks is free. I mean, if it's free, I'll go for a walk in there. The Paddo. So guys, in Australia, we shorten everything, right? This is called the Paddington RSL. Paddington and Woollahra RSL Memorial Club. But it's shortened to Paddo. Okay, so everything is shortened in Australia. Everything. Tomato, Tom's. If your name's Kimberly, your name's Kim. If you want an avocado, we call it an Avo. Can I have some Avo on that toast, please? Afternoon, good afternoon is have a good Arvo. Very similar to Avo, right? Avo, Arvo, totally different things. So yeah, Australia, we are lazy. We like to shorten everything. Oh, there's a library here. Okay. Okay, this is where we want to go, guys. I'm excited. Okay, guys. I have to get my GoPro out, guys, because you know, Dora is filming also at the same time. So let me just fight my backpack. All right. Let me find my GoPro first. Okay, hold on a second, guys. Stay there for a second. I have a lot of stuff in my backpack. My lunch, guys. I packed my lunch today. All right, GoPro. So I used to think that when I was doing lives, I could screenshot or download all the, the footage of the lives I do. Can I tell you guys? I hardly have time to scratch my bum to look at all the lives I do and download everything. Downloading it takes too long, and screenshotting, it's a pain in the ass. So I don't tend to do that a lot. So that's why we've got this. All right, did I just turn this on? Oh, I'm recording already. Okay, we probably don't want to record yet. Okay, let's do the long version, Dora. There we go. Okay. Oh, we've got some kind of stadium down here, guys. Okay, so we're going to a reservoir, guys. This is a historical reservoir. And it's apparently got a beautiful garden, guys. So if you're into gardens and reservoirs and historical kind of things, you might enjoy this. If not, it's okay. You don't need to watch. If you've got better things to do, I say go do them. And I say that, and I'm not being sarcastic. I'm just being honest. I don't need you to hold my hand. Okay, so we have the reservoir. That says, we've got that with the GoPro. Okay, it's a watercolour sketch of the Anglican Church. Okay, that's about the church. Okay, we don't want to know about the church. We want to know about the reservoir. Okay, welcome to the Paddington Reservoir Gardens. This is on Gadigal land. Please respect to safety. Okay, we've read that before. We are here. So I believe we're going to go all through here. And it's free to go. It's free to go in here. So let's just go in and see what happens. I don't know what we do. Oh, people live here? Oh, here, guys, look. Look, looky. Okay, this is exciting. I've never been here. Oh, it's like, you know, Roman cathedral vibes. Oh, cool. Oh, I wonder if you're allowed to actually sit down on the grass. I think we can go down there, can't we? Okay, that's cool. All right. Oh, we'll start at Paddington Reservoir. Okay, you can get a lift down. Okay. Just not many people down here, guys. This is great. I love coming to places when there's not many tourists around, right? Because we've got the whole place to ourselves, guys. Wowzers. We literally have the whole place to ourselves. There's Wi-Fi available. Wow. Okay. This is cool. This is really cool. Wow. Oh, this is cool. Is Susan there? Hey, Susan. How you going? That's what I've got my paints for, mate. I want to find somewhere nice to sit and paint. It's very Roman kind of cathedral feels. Okay, I am recording, aren't I? Yep, cool. Okay, we can't go in here, but we can have a little looky. What's in here, guys? I don't know what is in here, but I think we can walk on the other side and have a look down there. All right. Oh, this is cool. I was the only person here just a second ago. This is beautiful. What a little oasis in the middle of Sydney. So I was Googling free things to do in Sydney, and this is what came up. I have heard about this place. I've driven past it on a bus before with my sister. Don't know if we can come down here, on the other side. Not sure. Wow. All right, we're going to turn the GoPro off. This is cool. I mean, obviously this is not Roman old. I mean, Australia's not that old, but it's still pretty cool. So apparently this was a water reservoir. Don't ask me how it works. I thought there might be some information on that somewhere that we could read. Because obviously I'm on a live, I can't read it. Okay, so this is actually okay, in here, this is like the pond. Like the reservoir pond to hold the water. I'm just presuming, guys, it looks like a pool, right? So this also is all being new, so we can walk on it. Right. Interesting. For some reason I thought it was a lot bigger. I don't know what I was thinking, but I thought it was a little bit bigger, but it's still very, very nice. I'm going to find somewhere nice to sit, but before I sit down and have lunch, I'm going to have to go upstairs and have a look if there's more to it or there's another section. Because, you know, before I settle down and pick the best spot to go for a picnic or have lunch, I always like to see, you know, what else is around. Fear of missing out kind of thing, right? Like I want to pick the best place to have a picnic. Yeah, this is cool. I definitely will have fun trying to find somewhere to paint here, guys. It is very cool. All right. Cool. This is really cool. Oh, I don't know what we're going to see up here, but we'll have a look. I just like the fact it's kind of like, you know, just on the side of the road, just open up. Paddington Reservoir. Okay, there's something up on the side. Let's have a look side. But literally, the street's just here. Okay, I don't think we can go in here. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you can see, better see this, like, the pools in here where they would have put the water. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Let's get little GoPro going. Oh, GoPro. Oh, oh man, guys. I had it on photos. Oh, crap. So all that filming I just did not work. You can tell I'm a great YouTuber. Let me just see if I captured anything, guys. Oh, no, I did. Did I know that's a photo? This is a historical reservoir. Oh, I did. I did get it. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, I'll take that back. I am a good YouTuber. I am a good YouTuber. I'd be a better YouTuber if I actually was able to use the footage I actually take. All right, let's get the drone going, guys. Ready? Oh, that's not going to work, guys. Oh, maybe. No. Oh, yes. Drone. Whoa, drone footage. Did I press record? I didn't even press record. God, I'm a dickhead. Okay, sorry. I'm not a dickhead. Crap. Hold on. Okay, we are recording. Drone starting. Drone. I feel like I'm... That is cool in there, guys. Very, very cool. Looks like I'm in jail. I'm in jail. Okay, let's get you back out before I drop you and then not be able to get you out. Okay. Paddington Reservoir. All right, let's go upstairs. Yeah, you can tell, guys, I'm great. I'm a great YouTuber. Like I give a shit, really, anyway, to be honest. I mean... So they must sometimes let you in here because, you know, there are stairs built down. I mean, obviously back in the day, that wasn't stairs. And they've got a pin code there too. So maybe some security thing. Okay, here we go. We've got some history. Let's read some history, guys. You know I'm going to read only a little bit of it. Okay, so this is back in the day. This is what it looked like back in the day. The street. It's all covered over. Right, so there's just the reservoirs underneath. So, yeah, pretty much like this, but not without it exposed. Interesting. Because obviously it's not, no one needs to look underneath the water because the water's actually for the locals of Sydney to drink. That's from 1964. So back in the 60s. Look at that little car, guys. Look at that little car. Okay. During the operational life of Paddington Reservoir, public access was discouraged with enclosing... Okay, so you weren't allowed to go in there. It was for water supply and sewerage in 1934. Public access to the reservoir was by the roof, was both permitted and encouraged through development of much needed parks known as the Reservoir Garden. The reservoir was named Walter Reed Reservoir in 1953. Walter Reed was an alderman and the mayor. What's an alderman? I don't even know what an alderman is. And a mayor of Paddington and city councils. Over the years, a number of proposals were considered for the site, including a baby health centre, that's interesting, a swimming pool, that'd be a cool swimming pool, or a car park. Successfully campaigning by the Paddington Reservoir Restoration Society stopped a second car park proposal in 1985 and led to the conservation order being placed. In 1990, a section of the roof collapsed over the western reservoir chamber. The petrol station, garage operation, access to the park ceased due to safety. The City of Sydney began to work and conserve and repair the site community in 2006. The Reservoir Gardens, incorporating Walter Reed Reserve, opened in March 2009. Okay, interesting. Well, definitely not going to sit upstairs and paint because it's way too hot. Oh, what's down here? What's down here? Yeah, right. So you can kind of get the picture that all the water... Oh, wow, this is pretty cool. Yeah, right. Hold on, let me get GoPro going, guys. Let me get GoPro going. Yep, we're on. Okay, let me initiate drone. Drone footage. I don't know why I make the noises for, guys. No idea. But we do. Wow, that is cool, guys. Really cool. Whoop. Drone out. Oops. I can't get you in there, guys, but you can see down there. Hey, CL, how you going? If you haven't met CL, guys, CL is from Florida. She's new to the chat, and she's got a really nice page. She does a lot of acrylic. No, not acrylic. You do painting of. I'm sure you do water. Oh my God, watercolors. That's what I've got. Watercolors. Watercolors. Okay, why am I filming still? So we're going to find a spot, because this is it basically, guys. This is it. This is the top. Actually, that would probably be good on GoPro too, wouldn't it? Let's go there. GoPro, ready? Let's initiate GoPro. Yeah, so this is it. I think downstairs is probably a better place to sit, right? I think so. I'm an idiot. I know. Oh, okay, I own it, right? This is cool. I forgot you were in my hand, guys. Sorry. Oh, there's a couple of dogs down there now. Is the dog going to swim in it? Is the dog going to... Oh, its dog's going to drink the water. I was waiting for the dog to swim. This is a really cute little place. It has Roman baths vibes, guys. Roman bath vibes. It would have been cool if they made a bath down there that you could actually go swimming, right? Like a bit of a pool. But then they would need like toilets and showers and stuff like that. So probably not a good idea. They wouldn't have the space. All right, let's go downstairs. So we were just there all by ourselves. Now we need to share the space, but that's okay. We can share. You've even got people living up here, guys. That's interesting, right? You've got a lift so you can lift down. You don't have to walk down. Yeah, CL's been hanging out with me for a couple of days. So definitely check out CL's page. I know, I think Debbie Sue and a couple of others have already connected, which has been great. I love when our friends connect. And like, you know, we're all friends, right? All right, guys, so let's figure out where we're going to sit. I've got a sandwich with me, and then we're going to find somewhere to sit to paint. I want to have that same...
I know it is.
So I really want to have the archways. I think the archway is really important, right? I think I need to go... There's some actual chairs over there too. That's actually good. We could move some chairs. Oh, there's some chairs over here, guys. Oh, look. Okay, so what if... It is a bit warm, so I don't want to be in full sun, but I really like... I think if you're going to paint something, you want the arches right. That's the whole... for me, the Roman vibe. It's the Roman vibe. But, you know, I'm not great with aspect and stuff. But, you know, it doesn't mean I'm not going to try. My paintings aren't amazing and I don't give a shit. Like, it's about, like, just having fun with it. And really, for me, it's the mental health, right? Like, painting is just relaxing. You're just thinking about painting. So, I think I have to paint the garden with that. So, I think, where can we sit? Where can we sit? It is going to get warmer, probably. So that's the other thing. I've got to think about that.
Nelly. Nelly.
Oh, you've been watching him on TV, CL. Oh, that's funny. That is so pretty just there. Just there. Okay, obviously too hot to stand here and paint, right? So we need to figure out that, guys. So, where can we sit? Oh, let me just turn the GoPro off. All right, well, we can sit here. I'm going to grab 2 chairs. Actually, what if I just sit over here? Because it's shadier over here. Okay. I'm sure that noise is really annoying, but anyway. All right. We have a place for our backpack. Oh, right. Well, this is not bad, guys. Actually, this is quite nice here, guys. This is really nice. I'm actually liking this. I've got my paints with me, so I want to paint here. So anyway, I'm going to start with my lunch first, guys. What's for lunch, Dora? What's for lunch? So a couple of days ago, I bought some cheese and some fancy meat to have with wine, guys. So like cheese and, you know, like a nice little snack for me and my sister to have while we're having a drink. Oops, geez, I would have been upset if I just dropped that, guys. Actually, hold on, I need some water first, guys. I need water. Need water. Wow, this is really pretty. Really pretty. All right. Now, show you what I've got for lunch. Yep, got some cheese that I dropped here. I'm just going to eat that. Yum. Okay, so I have meat, fancy meat, and then I have some cheese. Now, the cheese I bought was 3 different styles, so I've got 3 different styles of meat chucked up in there. We've got some rocket and some capsicum spread. So, yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8. Bog in, don't wait. You don't need to see me eating, guys. You'll know it will go all over me. Okay, let's take that off. What a beautiful place. What a beautiful place. So look, guys, when you're traveling, it doesn't have to cost you a lot of money, right? We caught 3 buses, guys. 3 buses to get here. And a bit of walking, because we wanted to walk. I could have went straight to the front door if I wanted to, but I decided I wanted to do a bit of walking. I made my lunch. I've got 2 bottles of water with me. I think upstairs there was some water, like somewhere you could put water in your, anyway, so I can fill up. So like, sorry, not sorry. I'm eating while I talk. It's a thing I do. I'm sorry. So like, you know, travel doesn't have to cost a lot of money. I mean, given that I am staying at my sister's house and that's free. So I do seek out the cheaper options, guys. I could have stayed in town if I wanted to. Guys, sandwich is really good. Ever heard the hashtag sandwich with a view? Sandwich with a view. I'll screenshot that later. No, I won't. You know I won't. That's it. Screenshot with a view. Not screenshot with a view. Lunch, sandwich with a view. Oh my God, sandwich with a view. There's a Facebook page called Sambo. I think it's called Sambo with a view. So you know how I was talking about in Australia, we shorten a lot of things. So sandwich is now Sambo. Sambo. Don't ask me why. Sandwich doesn't have a B in it, but it does now. Sandbo with a view. Good night, Mike. See you, buddy. Thanks for joining. Wow, this is beautiful. I don't know if you call this slow travel, because I'm not much of a slow traveller. Like, if I am travelling in Europe, I'm going from one place to another place, right? But obviously when I'm in Sydney, I have the opportunity to do a bit of slow travel because I'm staying at my sister's house. You know, I left home at 11 o'clock. Did. So, like, this is slow travel. Like, I actually, I went out and did some exercise this morning, where some of you saw me on the live. Then I watched some of Susan's live. Then I, had a chat with my sister this morning before she started work, or while she's at work. She's working from home, played with the dog, kind of cleaned up my room. I had clothes everywhere. I just washed some clothes at my sister's house. So I kind of packed up my clothes so it didn't look like, a 12-year-old lived there. Here I am. It's not very touristy. There's not too many people that come and go. I'm sure on the weekend it's busier. I don't know either, Susan. I don't know. Can I just say, this is so nice. So nice. I made a sandwich for my sister too. Oh man, this is really tasty. I'm savouring it up. You know how they say eat slowly to savour? I'm eating really slowly to savour. This is a great place to paint, guys. See the little tree coming out of the top of the brick out there? That's pretty cool. We made macaroni and cheese for lunch. Yum. With diced ham and sliced mushrooms with a bit of salad on the side. Oh, that sounds nice. Man, honestly, this is so tasty. That's not a bad view right there, guys. What about that there? I'm just trying to think where's the best place to paint. CL, what do you reckon? You like to paint? I'd love some input off you guys. What would be the ideally? It's going to be landscape. I'll show you the. Oh, yeah. I'll show you a painting I did yesterday, guys. That was a painting I did in July, actually, when I came to Sydney. No, June last year, when I came for my sister's birthday. Okay. That is in Paris. Here we go, guys. That was in Paris. That was what I painted yesterday. That is from my new favourite place, the Birdswood Chinatown. Birdwood. Sorry, Birdwood. Not Birdswood. Burwood. Burwood Chinatown. We've got a sign that says "Eat Here." It says "Snack and Scroll." That's supposed to be mirror balls, and there's flags. Yeah, I don't mind it. I really enjoyed that paint. I really enjoyed it. Thanks, Debbie Sue. I mean, look, sometimes the paintings aren't great. This is my favourite painting I've ever painted. The aspect isn't wonderful, but that represents a really beautiful moment for me. That represents me sitting in a cafe in Paris, living my Parisian dream. Well, I wasn't living it out. That's Saint-Germain. It's a very famous street. There's, I think that's Cartier shop over there, and there's some fancy shop here too. The buildings are beautiful. I was sitting having breakfast here, having a cup of tea. Then I moved on to wine and just painting. It was a really beautiful moment. So it's not really about how you paint, right? It's more just capturing a moment of your time. Instead of taking a photo or a video, which we all know that gets buried on a hard drive somewhere because we don't print photos out anymore, guys. And I guess when you travel and you adventure as much as I do, the downside to that is that you actually don't spend much time looking at your footage. It's very, very sad, and I need to rectify that. And it means that maybe I need to do less travel and less adventures. Okay, let me savour the last bit. Bit of meat in there. Man, that was tasty. I'm still hungry, guys. What else have we got here? Oh my God. So guys, when I walked in here, another idea I had was Monet. Do you remember Monet, guys? I went to Monet's garden. That's Monet's garden in Paris. I wasn't allowed to paint there, but that's what I had the feeling today, that I wanted to paint in a garden. So that's what I'm doing a Monet. Oh, maybe I could try to do Monet style. Oh, I don't even know how to do Monet style. What am I talking about? Okay, so maybe I should do it here. Okay, we're going to do it on this side. I do have a new book, but I need to fill this one up first. Thanks, guys. My ego's just like, look, sometimes my paintings look okay. Sometimes they look like, what the fuck? But it's not the point, right? It's not the point. It's not the point at all. Okay, guys. I'm just looking for, please tell me I bought it. Please, oh, thank goodness for this. So, I don't know if you can notice, guys. I feel like I've got pash rash. It's been so hot, and I've been getting sunburnt, and it's very dry, and I'm not putting on lip gloss enough. So, I love this stuff, guys. This is called, if I can read it, Lucas Pawpaw Ointment. It's made in Brisbane. This stuff is amazing, amazing stuff. It's made out of pawpaw, guys. So you know how I like natural stuff without chemicals? Oh my God. So like, if you have chafing, like I take this when I go hiking, you get chafing, you know, like sometimes you just get sweaty between the legs, between the legs, that's really bad. Take that back, rewind. You get like your legs rub. You put that between, on your skin and it helps. I'll shut up now. All right, let me get my paints out. Oh. Okay, let me just pull everything out of my backpack first. I came prepared, guys, today. It might rain, so I thought I'd bring my raincoat just in case. Or if I'm cold, I can use that. If I get sunburnt, I can use that too. Okay, that's part of my paintings kit. Where's my painting kit? Here we go. Oh, look, guys, ducky. Ducky's always nearby. Okay, paints, guys. Actually, you know what, guys? We're going to take over another plate. We're going to take over another chair. Because there's no one here, guys, right? There's no one here. Let's just rearrange the furniture. All right, so we have a table. Okay. These are my paints, guys. These are some watercolours. It's called Montmartre. Probably cost me $10, guys. I didn't buy expensive paints or anything like that. Okay, so let me just do this. So they're my paints. And then we have a pen. Not that I do too much drawing, but sometimes I use the pen to do outlines. Like, oops, I shouldn't do that, guys. I'm going to break it off. Okay, guys, I think I might be finished with this book, guys. I don't want them to fall out. Okay, would you like to have a look at my paints, actually, guys? Let's have a little look. Because I'm going to retire this, guys. I think I'm going to retire it. So this is my second book. I've got another book that I've got at home that I've had probably for about the last, 6 or 7 years. And I haven't been painting a lot till the last year. So this is from Samoa, guys. That was from my beach bungalow. That was a grey day. Oh, that was the last time I came to Sydney, guys. That was fun. So that's the sails of the Opera House. That was from Samoa. There's no order here, guys, just to be clear. That was, I don't know if I did that on a live, guys. I think I did, actually. That was from Booty Beach. The last time I came down to Sydney. Remember, guys, I took you all hiking? That was a great hike too, at Booty Beach. In the northern beaches or central beaches? Central Sydney, I think. That was really the cool cliffs and rocks. It was a really nice walk. That was really cool. So this was when I was in Lyon in May last year, when I went to France for my friend's wedding. I was sitting in a park having a picnic, guys. It's having a picnic, just like I'm doing right now. Except, because I'm in France, I had wine, I had cheese, I had salami. It was fucking good. I should have brought some wine. That was fun. That was fun. Okay, so then, what do we got here, guys? I actually don't even know where that is. Crap. Where is that? Okay, guys, this is why I should probably write. Someone said to me you should write where these things are. I don't know where that is. I have no idea. That's Luxembourg, guys. My aspect's not great. Like, I'm gonna get better. Like, this is why I need to keep on painting, because I'll get better. So this is in Luxembourg, in the walled village. There are these cute houses, and there was a reflection in the water. And I was standing on the bridge with a wine and a sandwich that I made. There's something about wine and painting for me, okay, guys? Okay, then we have Monet. You're not allowed to paint in Monet's garden, but in the car park, when I was waiting for my bus, I painted. So that's what I did yesterday from Burwood, Chinatown. That is Saint-Germain in Paris. It's probably my favourite painting I've ever done. This was another cafe I was painting in Paris. They look like barbecues, but they're actually stools and tables. Actually, they're tables. They look like barbecues, but anyway. Again, aspect's not right. This is probably another one of my favourite pictures. Everyone knows that, the Harbour Bridge. I even signed it, Dora. I did that on the live, guys, actually. That was fun. I was sitting in a cafe having a wine. This is fun. So Susan said to me, that she's not very good at painting. This is what we're going to do, Susan. When I come visit you, I'm going to bring my books. This is a side-by-side picture. This is what I saw. This is what my friend saw. So when I was in Paris, I met up with a girlfriend that I've been friends with for a while. We made friends on Instagram. And that was the first time I met her. So there is some dancing with Dora, and she did a dance with me, a few different dances. But this is Rachel's picture. She did, these are her trees. That was my aspect of the trees and the top of the roof. So, Susan, when I come, can I come visit you? We're going to do the same thing. We'll paint, there'll be a picture, and then you'll do a painting and I'll do a painting next to each other. And it's not a competition, right? It's just a bit of fun, right? But yeah, I've got this picture and it's lovely that you know, this is a great memory. Again, I was in a park. Let me take you back there. I was in a park, we just met up. And, you know, when you're meeting a new friend, like it's just all new, you're asking questions and stuff like that. I had some wine, we had some cheese, we had some salami, we had some croissants. Of course we had croissants. I also brought some red frogs from Australia. And she's been to Australia before, many years ago. It's a beautiful story, actually. My friend, actually, Rachel, guys, we're just going for a story time, guys. My friend Rachel is actually from Guatemala originally, but she was born and raised in America. She was backpacking in Australia. Her husband was also backpacking in Australia. He's from France. And they were staying at the same backpacker hostel. And the guy had put an ad up on the backpacker hostel saying, you know, anyone want to ride down to, I think, ride up north or something like that, up to Cairns, to share the cost of the petrol. And my friend Rachel saw the ad and said, oh yeah, I'd like to go up to, you know, to Cairns. So they travelled together up to Cairns, and of course they fell in love. And they ended up travelling all around Australia in this car camping, and just fell in love. And, you know, long distance relationship. He was in France, she was in America, and then they got together and she went to live in France. And they're married now. She's been there for 10 years. And yeah, it's just a really beautiful story that, you know, people can meet when they travel. Yeah, I don't know. It's a really, really nice story. And then, you know, I get to meet her and we paint together in a park. It was really, really nice. We've got the travelling Combs. Hey, Brandon and Ash, how you going? Show you where we are. And then who else we got here? Someone else. Sorry, I can't see very well. We are in a water reservoir, literally. We are down there is like a pool. This is a platform that's been built. But down there, back in the day, this was used to be all covered in with water. It was a water reservoir. And then they've built a beautiful garden in here. And it just has like Roman vibes. And we're just talking because I'm going to paint here. And Dora always gets sidetracked, guys. So I was just telling you a story about when I was painting in Paris. And that one day Susan and I will do a painting. So guys, a lot of you guys have been on Susan Live. I mean, we're all friends, right? And there's this beautiful like paddock. And then you can see in the background of Susan's house, like all like the mountains and like they're just a beautiful background. It's just absolutely stunning. I'd love to sit there, just like I was just talking about. I'm going to bring some wine. I'm going to have some cheese and some salami. I don't know. But yeah, and then we're both going to paint, right? We're just setting the picture, right? I'm just forward planning our date, Susan, okay? Just saying. All right, so this was a painting I painted from the port of Brisbane. I joined a sketches group and we did some painting. This is a painting I did when I was with Kathleen doing a live, my ducky. And I learned to do that because I was and then lemon, because I was watching, oh my gosh, what happened to her? What was her name? Carrie's watercolours. Does anyone remember Carrie's watercolours? There's something going on with Carrie at the moment personally, so she hasn't been on YouTube. So I haven't been checking out her page. But yeah, Carrie watercolours used to be on my page quite a bit. So I used to watch her page a lot. And with her shorts and videos, you can learn how to paint. So I was painting a lemon and a ladybug on a live with Kathleen. I painted my duck and then I painted a cactus that was on my table. That was another really cool painting session. That was up at Glasshouse Mountains, up Wild Horse Mountain. I walked up there and I painted, this is at sunset. That's actually, I don't mind that, guys. I don't mind that. This is when I went to Toowoomba with one of my girlfriends to the Festival of Flowers. beautiful tulips. It was just a beautiful garden. Yes, you can paint. You just haven't painted for a long time, Susan. So shut up. You're going to be able to paint, no problems. That's a painting I did the other day when I was doing some self-care, when I was having issues with little Grey, the chicken, you know, after I accidentally nearly drowned her. But we won't talk about that. And that's when, after that, I went and looked at, I went for a walk and I saw a koala. It was amazing. That is the main beach at Noosa. That was only a couple of months ago. Oh, guys, I haven't showed you this, guys, but this is a painting I did from the lighthouse that I was painting the other day. You guys haven't seen this yet, but I did another little self-care afternoon after I went to a celebration of life of one of my primary school friends. Again, I didn't get the aspect right, but that's okay. That's okay. I really like that lighthouse. I'm going to go back there again and paint. I love it. So anyway, guys, we're going to retire that book. That's why I was going to show you that, because you're not going to see that book again. We have a new one. We did have a new one. Where did it go? Good timing, right, guys? Good timing. So that one's getting retired. So that only cost me $7. It's not a bad price. So we're going to try and do something new, guys. We're actually going to date and write where we are, okay? That way we won't forget where we are, because one of those paintings I didn't even know where I was. Okay. Let me read the chat, guys. I'm being fabulously ignoring the chat as per usual. Don't play around with... What? Don't play around with chest pain, M. I'm a paramedic. Anyone can have a heart attack. Kathleen is the best. Oh, yes. Good. CJ's there. CL, that's my... So if you guys check out CL Fantasy Waves, she has she has a long form video painting some lighthouses. I watched one this morning from Pepsi Cola. And when I say Pepsi Cola, now I want a Pepsi. Oh, I know it has nothing to do with it. But anyway, that's my lighthouse. Anyway, yeah, cool. So, let's pick where we're going to paint, guys. Let's paint. Now, the other thing is, I can't be holding the camera. Okay, so this is what we're going to do, guys. Not very ladylike, guys, but there's not too many people here, right? So I'm going to do this, so you guys can see what I'm painting while we do this, right? So this is my, that was my blocker. That's not a great idea. Okay. So this is my paints, right, guys? So these are really cool. Just kind of, the water's drained out of it, that's why. Okay. So the water's in here. Need to put some more water in this one. Bear with me while some water. There we go. Whoops, don't wet the paper. Dora, I won't do it with the paper. All right, so, okay, we didn't really want that wet. So this is our mixing palette. Normally I have somewhere to wipe and look at the colour, so that's not going to help me, it's black. So, guys, I always carry toilet paper with me, not toilet paper, tissue paper, and I always carry like flushable toilet wipes, moist wipes, you know, wipe your hands and stuff like that. Just because, you know, every time I have an adventure, I always carry that with me, because you just don't know when you need to go to the toilet. And they don't have toilet paper. I was on an adventure the other day. Where was I? I was somewhere, and I think I said to Debbie Sue, look, there's no toilet paper. I said, don't worry, I've got toilet paper with me. So that's why I'm like a Girl Scout. I come prepared. Like, there is so much shit in my backpack, that's not funny, right? There's so much shit. Actually, while we're talking, I'm going to charge my battery pack. I'm going to charge my phone while we're talking, because that way, if I decide to do a longer live, I can not have to walk around holding the backpack, holding the battery pack. So I'm using this battery pack that I've got. It's supposed to be able to charge in the sun. We haven't experimented with that yet. We will one day. Okay, we're charging. We're charging. All right, let's go. Now, I know you're not looking at what I'm painting, guys, but you're just going to have a look at here. It's just too hard to coordinate, guys. Otherwise, I have to turn the live off, which I probably could do, guys. Of course, CL, you actually saw the live when I was showing you a lot of people saw the live. Not a lot of people, but like some of you guys. You're the lot. You're the world, right? You're the world. There's millions of people, and you are the world. Saw my little lighthouse. It was a really cute little lighthouse. Sorry, guys, I keep on getting sidetracked and looking at the live, at the pictures. Sorry, at the pictures, the chat. Oh, you're talking about CL's lighthouse. That was very cute, very cute. There was 2 lighthouses. They were really cute. Let's paint, yes. Just making sure I'm being a really good YouTuber. Is that like a pen? Yes, it is like a pen. Oh, look, we have Fire, Dr. Ninja. Hello, Dora. I'm late to the party. Oh, mate, you're not late to the party, you're early. So welcome in, Dr. Ninja. Dr. Ninja, you probably know everyone in the chat except CL Fantasy Waves. CL Fantasy Waves. She's actually from Florida too. Oh, that's me. She's from Florida too. So Fire Dr. Ninja Turtle is actually from Florida also. Do you guys know each other? Do you guys know each other? If not, check each other out. I try to drink more water. See ya, Susan. Okay, so Dr. Ninja has been on CL's channel. Cool, excellent. All right, guys, we are going to paint something in here, guys. It's too hard for me to hold the camera up, so you guys are just going between my legs like this. I know it's very, very dainty of me, but this is just how it's going to go, guys. Otherwise, I can't do it. It's just too hard. So, what are we going to paint? How are we going to paint? I'm going to be honest, I think we need to move. I think we need to move because I don't like to paint all these things. They're like, they're too modern, right? I just want to paint the backdrop. I think that's really, really cool. I mean, I can still sit here because I think it's nice to sit here. It's in the shade. But I'm not going to paint this stuff, guys. This is my paintings, my, aspect of what I'm looking at. So I'm going to paint it like that without these things in front of me. That's just way too hard for my brain to calculate. But I want to do the arches, so that's where we're going to start. Okay, so let's go. We're going to start with some brown. We're going to do some brick. Kind of all different kind of brick colour, isn't it? All right. How are we going to do this? Okay, guys, I don't know what you're looking at, but we're just going to paint. We're going to paint that first, I think. Yeah. And then we're going to go that way. And that way. Okay. So this has just become a silent live, guys. Me figuring out what I'm doing. Now, just to add to the silent live, I am left-handed, guys, so it is a bit of a disability because when I paint, then I'm dragging the paint over my hand. So I am trying to think about that, like start over here so that I can go that way. But my brain wants to go here, and then I smudge it all over the place. Like I said, it is a disability. Not really, guys. I love being left-handed. Actually, I think CJ, did you say you're left-handed too? You're left-handed too, Debbie Sue. I didn't know. Ah, Dr. Ninja's actually just got CL on his TV. The arches are beautiful. That's why I really want to paint the arches, but okay, so this is what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to paint the arches just there, and then I'm going to do that garden bit there. So I actually think I probably need to start not with the brown. I'm going to put the garden in place, I think, first. So let's do this. Actually, okay. Let's just rough it in. I'm just going to think about what I'm going to do. I'm going to go that way. If I went there, some more green. Like I said, aspect is not great for me, guys. So I'm just painting, and this is just how it's going to come about, okay, guys? And whatever happens, happens. So see how it's very light? Because I'm just kind of roughing it in, guys. Like I said, I'm not really committing. So you can see I'm not committing. So I can slightly see that. So, and then actually probably want to go that way because I want to do more of the back bit there. So if the garden finishes about there, okay, garden finishes about there. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, we're good, guys. We're good. Now we're going to start with the arches. The golden arches. Not the golden arches of Macca's, though, that's for sure. So I'm doing it quite faintly, guys, just because I'm not using a pencil. And that way I can then, if I make a mistake, I can then kind of go over it again. So what you're kind of saying is I'm not committing. Exactly what I'm doing, I'm not committing. Then I can, so we've got one archway. Then we're going to have another archway. So technically I'm just kind of like using pencil, but I'm just kind of doing a late, very, very, you probably can't see any of this, guys. Well, you can. There you go. You can see a bit of it. See the golden arches. The golden arches of Macca's. Don't mind the singing, guys, because when I'm painting, I do sing sometimes. It's just what I do. Just what I do. Because technically, you're really not there, guys. I'm just painting and just, going with it. And pretend that thing's not there, to be honest. So we're just going to keep on going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. The sun's just come out again too. So I'm glad I'm still sitting here. I was going to move a bit closer. Oh, actually, I could have sat in the middle there. But then I also don't want to be in the middle of people. I don't want people thinking, oh, look, it's a professional painter. And then they come and look at my picture and they go, what the fuck is going on there? No, joking, guys. I am professional, right? I am professional in my own mind. So, guys, you don't need to hang around. I will put the picture of the painting that I finish as my thumbnail, okay, later on when I finish, okay? So if you've got better things to do, like sleep, go do it. because you'll be able to see it later. Okay, so we've got the arches. That's the start of my arches. And then we're going to make that better later on, right? I'm just trying to rough in where I am. Okay. You guys probably can't see that, but that's okay. Oh, Kazoos. My friends, I'm not even got that right. You won my postcard giveaway. You need to, I went looking for your email address to send you like an email to say, hey, I need your address so I can send you the postcard. I have the postcard right here with me actually. So I'm just waiting for your address and then I'm going to send you a postcard. So guys, maybe a month ago, I did a couple of videos where I was giving away some postcards. Giving away postcards. And Kazoos Adventures had a really, really good comment. So there was one particular video, there was 2 really good comments. I can't remember who else I sent the email to. Shit. Yeah, but Kazoos, I sent you, I didn't send you an email. I sent you a message in your, in the actual, yeah. Did you get that? Guys, can you guys let me know if Kazoo... I think I missed them, guys. So anyway, what are they? Kazoos Adventures. I'll just make them a moderator so that you guys can check them out. Oh, shit. Whoops. Just gonna have some more water. Kazoos Adventures. I'm not saying that right. They're based in America, but they've got a really cool channel. Really cool channel. If you don't know them, you should check them out. But yeah, they had a really witty comment in my video that I was doing. There was 2 videos I was giving postcards out. One video the best comment went to Marie from Meditation Motivation with Marie. And she just sent me her address. So I'm going to write that postcard today. As I said, I've got the postcards with me. So that postcard is going to Marie. And then Kazoos Adventures is going to get this postcard from Sydney Harbour. Now the cool thing is these postcards actually have airmail stickers on them. So basically you buy the postcard and you can send that anywhere around the world. So it's very, very easy to send people a postcard, which is good. So anyway, let me get sidetracked, sorry. I just need to put them away. Okay, so let's go back. So I obviously have missed them. They've left the building already. Damn it. It's really hard when people don't have their emails in their bios. You can't actually contact people. And I tried to, they had in their bio, I think one of their Facebook page. And I just didn't want to send them a Facebook message because it was coming from my personal Facebook. And that'd be really confusing. So anyway, can someone tell me, if they come back into the chat, please, can you just let them know that Dora wants to talk to them and get their email? They need to go to my bio and get my email and send me an email because I need their address, and let them know. Sorry, I'm just asking all this, guys. But if I don't come back to the chat because I'm painting, because I am painting, let them know that, their postal address is private. Dora's not going to advertise it or sell it. Though maybe I will. Depends on how much money I get for it. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. All right, back to this, guys. Back to this. All right. As I said, I sidetracked. Okay. All right, we're just going to start painting because I really want to paint these. I really like these. Cool. These are really cool. So they've got a bit of aspect. I need to do the 3D kind of thing. So the 3D would be like that. Let's make it a bit darker so we can actually see it, because I'm now committing, guys. We are committing. We're committing. There we go. I don't know if you can see that, guys. So what I've started doing is I'm normally not so good at colouring in. Well, I am good at colouring in, but what I'm trying to say is when you're trying to mix colours, like see the brick wall, it's many different colours, right? But when you're doing watercolours, why I just personally, because I'm not like I'm just self-trained, guys. I don't know how to do it properly. You kind of have to let it dry and then you can put another colour over it. And I'm just not that patient to let it dry, right? So that's where if you use the pen, you can do bricks. Then I can paint the bricks. I'm kind of cheating, but it's not really cheating. It's not cheating. So that's what I did with this painting here. Let me find the painting that I did yesterday. Yeah. See how I've basically did the tiles and the back wall here? I used the pen to fill it in. Just helps because see this one here, I didn't use a pen and it was really hard to do. Really hard to do. So anyway, back to this. Thank you, Debbie Sue. If she comes, yeah, let me know. Because, yeah, I want them to get a postcard. Like I said, it's free. It's not, there was a giveaway. So I've just been slack in actually picking the winner. So, yeah, as I said, I sat down yesterday afternoon when I was painting and I picked the winner. So they're not the same colour, right? So I'm going to start using different colours. And we could add some brick design because that's all brick in here, right? So just like... As I said, I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. I just do it. Because why not? So, sorry, not sorry. I am going to start singing and humming. And this is what I do. This is just calms me and I just have a bit of fun with it. Don't take it too seriously. I don't beat myself up because it looks like shit or anything like that. Because, sometimes it does look like shit, I'm going to be honest. When you just really don't know what you're doing. It is what it is. I know you don't see orange there, but I'm just going to add a bit of orange just because, why not? Just add a bit of, the orange is going to come out brown anyway when you put brown with it, right? But it just kind of lightens it up. See how it's kind of lightened it up? Because they're not all the same colours. That's why I'm doing that. So just mixing colours, right? Oh, I'm not giving myself. I'm not being hard on myself. Oh, Cazoose Adventures. You asked about pronouncing my name. It rhymes with booze. Oh, Coos Adventures. Coos Adventures? So, Coos Adventures. Are you there? Coos Adventures. Coos Adventures. Coos Adventures. Coos Adventures, are you there? Coming in. Hey, I can paint. Coos Adventures? Yes, you're there. I know she doesn't focus on and chat painting. Okay, Coos Adventures. You, a little while ago, wrote a really good comment on a video of mine. I had a postcard giveaway. Postcard giveaway. A postcard giveaway. And you made a really, really cool comment. And so you won. Now, there's no catch. The only catch is that I need your address. Okay, now that address is private. All I need is you to send me an email with your address and I'll send you the postcard. The postage is already paid. So on the back there's already paid. I just need your address and I'll send you a postcard. Okay, there's no catch to it. It's private. I'm not going to sell it to anyone, okay? Another friend of mine, I've done a few giveaways with postcards before. I've sent a postcard to Debbie Sue. Like I said, I'm pretty trustworthy. You know, if I'm drunk, maybe that's not so much trustworthy. I'm joking. I'm very bad. I'm very sarcastic. But yeah, the postcard is yours. I haven't written on it because I wasn't quite sure if I'd hear from you. So if I didn't hear from you, I didn't want to waste a postcard. So I'm kind of just waiting patiently going. So I did actually write in the postcard, in the video description that you actually won, but you might not have got the tag. So thank you, Dora. I appreciate your comment on my comment. It's... Oh, okay. Let me just screenshot that. Hold on. Okay, am I back? Okay, so I've just copied it. So I'll send you an email and I'll send, basically I'm asking your address. If we could fasten the process up, Coos Adventures, because I'm painting and I don't know how long I'm going to be on a live for. I'll probably be on live for who knows how long. Just depends on what I'm at in the afternoon. So could you do me a favour? In my bio of my channel is actually my email address. It's hello Dora, I believe. Hello Dora at gmail.com. If you wouldn't mind just sending me an email and just putting your address, that way I can send it off to you today. And while I'm sitting here, I could write it. That'd be really cool. And if you wouldn't mind, I'd love to know your name. That way I can say, hi, so-and-so. So I will do another postcard giveaway. I've actually got a few more postcards to give away. But I want to do it on a long form video. So Dora needs to pull a finger out and actually make a long form video. Maybe I could do it on a live. I don't know. Anyway, Coos Adventures. If you wouldn't mind me sending me an email, my link is in my bio. That would fasten the process off. Because if I send an email this afternoon, you're going to be asleep. You know, I'm going to get the email till tomorrow morning, my time in Australia. And then tomorrow is Wednesday, and I'll be off on another adventure, and I'll forget. And then I don't want to forget. So if you could please leave my live. I don't need the watch hours, guys. I don't care about the watch hours. It doesn't matter to me. And plus, mind you, I'm just painting. I probably will be in the same position in an hour's time. So if you wouldn't mind, I'd love that. Okay, let's paint. So Kevin is your name, I'm guessing. Kevin Coos. All right, let's keep on painting, guys. Let's keep on painting. So we need some more colours. We need to mix some colours, guys. There's one that's really, really white. So this is the problem, right? White I struggle with because the paper is already white, right? That's why I use these. Okay, so let's go with some white. And then you drop it in there, mix that together. And this one's going to be, okay, in between there. Hold on, where? That one there. That one's very white, this one here. So let's just do that. So you can't even see this, guys. You really can't see it. So I need a bit more colour. There you go, there. There you go, it's a bit more coloured. You can't see it, but just looks like off brown now. because that's a lot of white. If you have a look up there, there's a lot of white at the top. So let's kind of, there we go. There's a lot of white there too. Okay. I would like to do a watercolour course just to learn how to do watercolours better. Because I said, this is just all self-taught. Actually, now that I look at that, it just looks like it's wet. See you, CL. Have a night sleep, mate. Hey, local reviewer. Hey, Clayton. How you going? G'day, Clayton. How you going, buddy? How's everything going with you? You must be late for you. You saying hello before we go to bed? Show you where we are, Clayton. We're just doing some painting. We're in a water reservoir. We're literally in the water reservoir. We're painting in the water reservoir. That's actually pretty cool, guys. We are painting in the water reservoir. Oh, that's what I forgot to do, guys. I'm supposed to be doing GoPro, aren't I? Completely forgot about that. Whoops. All right. This is what we do, guys. Let's turn the GoPro on for a second. Show the GoPro where we're painting. This is where we're painting. We're set up down here. We've got our paints. And this is what we've got it started to paint. We're just doing this section in here. Minus these poles here. We're not painting the poles. That's all new, right? So I'm not painting the poles. All right. Turn that off. All right. Like I said, we're not painting the poles. All right, let's keep on going, Dora. I think I need a bit more colour. I'll maybe put yellow in it. Put a yellow in it with that. There we go. That might be a better colour. That's probably a better colour. Yeah, there you go. I'm just going to put a bit of that in. Because there's all different colours. So I'm just trying to add in a bit of different colour. And it's very brown there too, so that's going to be brown. That was brown. Might use a bit of black in there too. Black could actually add a little bit. I don't know, this is probably a good idea because it's not dried yet. So we might just do a bit of black over here, just a bit of black in there. So when you're painting, you can ad lib, right? Like, just do what you want, right? To be honest. It doesn't have to be like a photo finish, right? Because at the end of the day, otherwise take a photo, right? This is just your interpretation of what you're looking at. I forgot, I've got to do that. Ah, crap. Nearly just remembered that. Shit. Okay, so let's go. We need this one again. So it's like... We're not going to do that top bit. I just can't do that top bit. That's too hard. So we're just going to go like that. Yep. Oops. Let's do... I love that there's no one here, guys. It's just me and my thoughts on a live. Love it. I just had a thought, guys. This would make a really cool Dancing with Dora here, guys. Fuck it, let's go. All right, guys, let's go. Let's stop for a second. Get my tripod. And, okay. Oh, there's someone over there. That's all right. It's not the first time and last time I'll dance and people watching me, laughing. I just think this is just such a whimsical place. All right, guys. Dancing with Dora. Let's see if this works. I don't know if this will work. I don't think it's high enough, guys. Maybe not. Oh, look at that. Really? There you go. Dancing with Dora. That was fun. That was good. All right. Sidetracked a little bit. Back to painting. You gotta be flexible in this world, right? Just go from that to that to that. Or was that just me? All right. This is where we're at so far, guys. Okay. Now, that's right. I was going to plug you back in again. So basically, it's so ladylike of me. Anyway, that's all good. Right. Back here we go. All right, next. We're still going with these arches. Actually, no, we're not going to go. We'll finish that later. No, we will. We'll do a little bit more. We'll do a little bit more arching. We can do a bit more arching. Yep. I hope Koos Adventures emailed me. That'd be awesome if they had. That way when I finish up this live, I can actually also write that postcard and send that postcard off. And there was one more person that won the live too, but I can't remember who it was. I've actually put them in their description. But, when you tag people don't see it. I don't know why. No idea. Though in saying that, I get tagged in things all the time and I miss things too. I know Clayton, you're still there. Clayton is local reviewer. He tags me in a few things sometimes too, and I sometimes don't see them. Okay, so there's the archways. We're not finished that, guys. We're just kind of setting it up. We're going to do some grass. We're going to do the greenery now, guys. The greenery. That's what we'll do. Do the greenery. So I just kind of clean that off. All right. Doing grass is something, or like plants, it's not something I'm really, really good at. So I am trying to get better at that. So let's get better at that. So basically, I'm starting to draw all the hedging. Right, that's what we're doing. Oh, Koo's emailed you. Okay, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Did he put that in an email? I just posted my new premiere, everyone. Oh, that's cool. Okay, perfect. Koo's actually sent me. Okay, that's great. Thank you. That means at the end of my live, I can actually do my postcard writing, which is so exciting. All right, so let's just paint grass. Not grass, it's like some kind of, Now, if I painted slower, I'd probably be way better at painting. But I seem to just go hell for leather. I'm kind of all or nothing, right? Just something I do. I just an observation of myself. And I'm not having a go at myself, guys. I'm not having a go at myself. It's just that I seem to, if I was slower, I think I'd probably be a better painter. But I don't want to be slower. I like to paint fast and just have a bit of fun with it, right? Plus, I don't have all day. All right, so we're going to make another colour. We're going to make green. I think I'm going to put green with a bit of black. No, maybe a bit of brown. See what colour that looks like. Just make it a darker. I just want to make a darker kind of green. That might be too dark. Because I can see a bit of darkness in that green. Like it's not just all fluoro green. So it gives a bit of a different kind of... It's not really how I wanted it. Okay, let's maybe go a bit of black. That might be too black. Yeah, maybe. Okay, hold on, ready? I think this will work. Okay, let's try over here. Okay, then you put a bit of green in the background of it. Just looks a little bit different. See what I mean? Oh, Coos, you're from Canada. Okay, sorry, I got it wrong. Coos is Kevin from Canada. Okay, so local reviewers, local reviewer is Clayton. He did this really, really cool song. He uses Sono, which is a free app that you can use or you can pay for it too. But he made me the coolest song. I couldn't sing it now, but it just talks about, Dora always having adventures, and it's just cool music. It's very, very cool. So he's done a few of that. He's done one for Mike. He's done one for Susan. He's very cool. Yeah, he's a good guy. We like Clayton. All right, so we've got another green there, guys. So that, this green's not green. There's all different kind of colours of green there. But I'm just doing the edging right now, guys. So I'm just trying to... Now, when it's wet, it's a bit hard to add colour. But anyway, we just persevere, guys, because, like I said, I'm not here for a long time, guys. We're just going to... And I like to add other colours to it that I've already mixed already before. Just don't be afraid to add, random blue in it too. Who cares? It's just, just adds a different flavour. See, that's not bad. I don't think that's bad. I don't know, can you see that, guys? Oh, guys, I'd also appreciate a like on the live too. I'd really appreciate that. That helps. I always forget to do that. Then we'll just go back to some green. I might add some blue to it. Yeah, the blue looks good too. Okay, and then we'll add some more green. Actually, do I see purple? There's some purple flowers there too, actually. Can you see that? There's some purple flowers there, or pink flowers. Oh, how do we do that? Okay, guys, let's do some flowers too, right? Okay, and I'll show you how we're going to do that with flowers. Show you, God, like a professional. Oh my God, I am professional. Professional in my own mind. All right, so now we're moving down this way, guys. We're moving down that way. All right, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to add the flowers in, guys. So I'm not doing as thick as the other ones, right? I'm going to add a bit of colour to this one. All right, I'm going to let that dry for a second. And then I'll add some colour to that. $11 here too, Clayton. What? Oh, it's 11 at night time. Yeah, guys, go to bed. Thank you for the like, guys. All right, so dry that off, right? Oh, yeah, it's still wet, still wet. Patience, this is the other thing. Now we're going to do the second layer going around. We're going to try to do a bit of height. That red stuff, that looks really cool, hey? Let's do that red. I reckon that looks cool. All right, let's find some red. Got red here. All right, let's do some red painting. These plants, they look cool. So how are we going to do that? Oh, you know what? Just go with it. Sometimes overthinking things, and that's the thing. That's the other reason why I like painting, because, you know, I can be an overthinker sometimes, right? And, you know, overthinking is not good for you. Just saying. So if you just paint, you can't overthink things. You just got to do it, right? And it doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. We need to get a bit more colour, like a different colour in the background of it. Like, let's what we put. I can see a bit of orange in there, right? I'm going to put a bit of orange in it. I probably should have waited till it dried a bit, but I'm just going to add a little bit of orange through there. So just a subtle bit of orange. There you go. It works, guys. It works. It works. Good night, Clayton. I hope your premiere goes well, mate. You put the premiere in the chat so people can go check it out. So check it out, guys. You know I'm here. Come back later. You'll see something different. I'm going to paint that little kind of palmy tree. I don't know what you call it, a palm tree. It's brown and then the green on top of it. Okay. Let's try to do that. Let's go. We've got brown. Brown. Why is that not going? Then we want some green. Yep, green. It's kind of a lighter green. Let's go with that light green. Okay, this is kind of like... go. Now, Coos Adventures do some amazing adventures, guys. Hey, so Coos, Kevin, I know you had just had some surgery, didn't you? You had some knee surgery. How are you feeling? Are you a little bit better, or what's going on with that? So I'm just going to add some green in here. Alright, that's what we've got so far. I actually don't mind my garden, guys. My garden looks really cool. Like it a lot. Okay, so I'm going to put the flowers in. Remember I told you there's some pink flowers here, guys? See, I don't know if you can see that, guys. There's some pink flowers there. We're going to do some pink flowers. Okay, so we got pink. Yep, we got some pink. Just checking the, yep, there we go. So we've got some pink. And we're just going to do some little dots. There we go, little dots there, little dots there. Just a little bit of pinks. There we go. Less is more, right? Less is more, less is more. Less is more, Dora. Stop, 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 Dora, stop. There you go. Oh no, there's still got something that goes a bit further that way. Okay, let's just do a little bit more there. See how sometimes less is more, guys? Less is more. It's like makeup. Sometimes less is more. There you go. Flowers done. See the little flowers? Oh, Coos Adventures, you've sent me an email about how your knee is. Cool. Thank you. Postcard will be on its way from Sydney, Australia. All right. So, okay, I've did that one. There is another one there. I just don't think. Oh yeah, we're gonna do it. We're going for gold, guys. We're just doing it. We're just doing it. Stop thinking about it. Just do. Sometimes that's the thing, right? Just don't stop. Just do. Just do. Just do. And there's another one over there too. I try to, not paint. This is not AI, guys. I'm not painting things in that aren't there or anything like that. But I sometimes omit things that are there, While I'm here, I might as well have got the brown. So I should hopefully have dried up here a little bit. Just paint some bricks in. Oh yeah, it looks like bricks. Bricks. And I think when you're painting like how I'm painting, right, it's not for it's just for fun, right? I'm not painting for an expedition or anything like that. Like, it's best just to give it a crack. Like, who cares what's happening, if it's right or wrong, if it looks like shit. It doesn't matter. It really just doesn't matter. Just paint. And sometimes, like I'm just doing now, I probably should have stopped. But, I'm not stopping. I'm just keep on going. Sometimes it just feels right, just to blot, Like I said, painting is, really good for you mentally. Like, as I said, it just stops you thinking sometimes. And, sometimes overthinking things is, not great for you. Okay. It's kind of coming out, yeah, it's kind of coming out like that. All right, okay. Now, we want to do, what are we going to do now? We've got that. Didn't do the little stuff on the ground there. That's a different colour, kind of, okay, it's in the way. Oh, hold on. Let's be a good GoProer. Let's do a bit of an update on what we've done here. Bit of an update. That's what we've got so far. God, it's so beautiful here. It really is. This has been fun. Really has. And like some of you, Debbie Sue would probably be saying, Dora, you probably should have turned the live off and just painted by yourself. And look, I do. I sometimes do paint by myself. But sometimes it's nice to show you guys what I'm painting too. And not because I'm amazing. It's just because I guess I'm just, keeping you company, maybe making you fall asleep. I mean, if I could, encourage you to paint, because, painting is so good for you. It really is. And like I said, I'm just showing you that, like, I'm no special thing. Like, I'm not great. But I don't care. It's just paint. Just paint. And see what happens. Good shit might come. And look, it might not be amazing, but that's not the point. You're not painting it to put it on a wall, right? This is staying in a book. It's just going to create a memory of a day that I went out adventuring when I was in Sydney, and I had so much fun. Like, this is pretty cool in here. I mean, I've got to say, this is really cool in here. And the fact that I've got it pretty much to myself, there's no one around, it's pretty unique. It's pretty cool. I'm not hating this experience, guys. You know what I haven't done? Painted that little tree in there. Yes. Okay. That random little tree. Can you see that, guys? The random little tree. That's cool. Oh, Debbie Sue's got here. I'm enjoying this, Dora. So this time's okay. It's just for you, mate. It's just for you. It's just me and you, okay? Me and you painting. Just like me and you went dancing the other night. So the other night, guys, Debbie Sue went raving with me. Debbie Sue went to a rave. I might let that dry, actually. It needs to be dry. Then we'll come back to that. Okay, let's continue on. Let's continue on with more of this red stuff, because there's a lot of red stuff in there. A lot of red stuff. It's a different red. Let's go use a different red. There's one over here too. Well, it's more green over here, actually. I'm trying to keep the aspect the same. Even though I'm omitting to put stuff in there, I'm trying to do a little bit of the aspect the same. So we've got some palms over there that are kind of half sunburnt. So let's try to do them. Palms, I don't know what they are. They're big leaves. Let's go with big leaves, right? Let's draw some big leaves. All right. Oh, we need some stuff behind there. This one here. It's got a bit of red in there too. Okay, what about that one? There, okay, that's it. Okay. All right, now let's, sometimes less is more, right? So let's maybe leave that alone for a bit now. Oh, actually, no, there's some still over the back there too. Okay, hold on, I need some water, guys. I have another bottle of water here somewhere. Here we go, there's another bottle of water. Alright. So I always bring 2 bottles of water with me on my adventures. Now, I will need to go to the toilet soon, so that's probably when I'll finish off the live. And I know there's a pub across the road, so that's probably where I'll go to the toilet. So anyway, we're going to keep on going, guys. Keep on going. Keep on going. We're going to work on this brickwork now. It's not easy. I don't really know how to do brick. I'm going to be honest. I really just don't know. But we're just going to paint. It is what it is. Just going to paint. See, there is a bit of brickwork going around. I could try to do that. How do I do that? Okay, let's try to do that. Yeah, there we go. Trying to put, yeah, that's it. Yeah. You know what you're doing, Dora. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. That's bricks. That's bricks. See, you do know how to do bricks, Dora. Shut up. You do know how to do bricks. Okay. Oh, yeah, Debbie Sue was wild at the rave. She went off. She was wild. She even got called out on stage, and she was dancing on the DJ box. That Debbie Sue, she is wild. Wild, I'll tell you, wild. All right, so I'm going to try to do a bit of bricks, but I'm just mindful that if I put my hand over here, I'm going to put my hands in it and smudge it because it's wet still. So this is where the disability of being left-handed comes into play. See, I can't, and like Dora should probably stop and wait, but no, Dora doesn't want to stop and wait. She just wants to keep on going. So she's just going to keep on going and just... It's definitely cooler here in the afternoon, that's for sure. All right. Debbie Sue, you like that comment? All right, let's finish off that plant. Let's give it some leaves. All right, so in the event of like less is more, and as Dora just starts tapping away on other stuff, we've got to think about what goes in behind here, okay, behind the arches, because there's a whole thing happening behind there too. But how do we paint that, Dora? How do we paint that? I just think sometimes less is more. And like, you're not a professional painter, so like sometimes if you try to paint in the back, it's going to look even more rubbisher. So I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it, and I'm just going to paint the brick, right? So we're going to put like a browny stain. So let's use that brown there, and let's put a little bit of dark in it. Okay, what colour does that look like? What does that look like? How's that going to look? Yeah, okay, right. And if we do it really light, here, there you go, that's all right, that works. And we're going to use the pen later when that dries to fill that in to do the brick. Or we could use what we did before, but we're just going to have to wait that to dry. If you put too much paint on it, it's not going to dry, right? So this is another thing. When you're kind of travelling around, you don't have all day to like, let your painting dry. So you don't want to put too much paint on it. I mean, it dries pretty fast, I'm going to be honest. It's not like, it's a pretty warm day too. But right now it's quite peachy now, I'm going to be honest. It's really nice. I'm actually really enjoying this. And I'm glad that I'm able to paint with you guys. Look, I know there's not a million people watching. There's only 100 million people watching. That's okay, right? And, if I can encourage you to paint, I'd love to encourage you to paint. Because I tell you, it's so good for your soul. And it's not about being amazing. Like I keep on saying, I'm banging on about that, guys. It's not about being amazing. It's about just giving it a crack. Okay, what was happening behind here, Dora? What was going to happen behind here? Didn't really kind of finish that off, did you? Yeah, what is going to happen down there? Okay, that needs to come down a bit, Dora. That does. It needs to come down a bit. It comes down a bit. That comes down a bit. That comes down. Because it's kind of steps and like a little bit more of a stepping stone there. There we go. There we go. Oh, that doesn't look great, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't friggin' matter. All right, next. What was going to happen now? What's happening down here, Dora? What is happening? We're going to do stairs? Are we going to do stairs? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do stairs. I mean, this is just all kind of ground, which is grey. So let's do some grey. Let's make some grey. Grey is black with white. Now, this is why it's good to have a second brush, because you can use the white. Let's just get a bit of water on that. There we go. Get lots of... And then we put that into the white, into the black, and see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's still really, really dark. We need a lot more white. Okay. So what we could do is try to wipe our brush like that and blot it out a bit. So you get the colour off a bit, and then use that. There we go. So what we're going to do is this ground here, guys. That's it, perfect. That's what we wanted. That's exactly what we wanted. Exactly what we wanted, guys. And then we're going up that way too. Alright. Just bear with me while I try to do something. I'm trying to try something that trying to be a little bit cheeky and see if I can do some of those lines. Yeah, that worked. That worked. And then we're going to go this way too. Cool, that worked. Yeah, so just less is more. Okay. See, that now looks like that ground. Exactly like it, guys. Exactly. Can't believe it. Thanks, guys. So Debbie Sue's got here, just shade it in grey. You could also lightly put some shade of grey in there. You like? Is that how you thought, Debbie Sue? So guys, you know what? Sometimes less is more, and I think that's nearly done. I think that is nearly done. I actually think it's done. Oh, what I was going to do was, there's a tree behind there? That's pretty cool. I don't know if I could paint that. That might be another day painting because that's still a bit wet. So we are going to write the date. What's the date today, guys? What is the date today? No, we might wait. I'm going to paint. I might draw on that, like write a name, the date and the name of this place when it's dry. And we can do the brickwork. I'm going to do some brickwork. The back bit. So, like, let's start up here. My pen's not working, guys. Okay, there it is. That's working. I think it's because the paper is wet. So what I'm trying to do is do the archways, kind of just doing a bit of bricking here. Okay, that's not wonderful, guys. Maybe I should not do that. Too late, Dora, too late. She's just going to go for gold now and just going to keep on going. I don't care. It doesn't matter. But, you know, there's a lot more you can do. You can do shading and all this stuff. I mean, I could be here all day. Right, just making this, perfecting this. Someone tell me less is more, Dora. Stop, 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 stop. Okay, stop, Dora. Okay, put the pen down. That's it, done, 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 done. We're done. All right, we're done. All right, let me undo this. Let me take my photo, which would probably be like this. Then we get the GoPro and do the same thing. Oh, actually, no, first of all, we go like this. You know what? Same, but different, guys. Same, but different. I am not unhappy with that, guys. I am not unhappy with that at all. Really not. Really not unhappy with that. So, guys, I am just going to use a GoPro. Actually, I think I'm just going to say goodbye, guys, because I do need to go to the toilet. And I want to write my postcards. And obviously that's private. I don't want to see the addresses and stuff like that. Yeah, I think we're done. Thanks, guys. As I said, I'll put that picture of actually, I haven't even had a good look myself, to be honest, of the what I painted as a thumbnail. I actually really like it. It looks great. Sometimes when you're looking at it through the lens of the phone, you kind of can't find out the detail. But when I'm looking at it like this, I can see it. Crap, Dora. You're not bad. I mean, I'm not surprised, Come on. Look at my ego, man. It's actually not bad. So sometimes the paintings turn out, sometimes I don't. But anyway, while that dries, I will write my postcards and then I'll go to the toilet. So anyway, thanks for being here. There was a dancing with Dora in there. We did some painting, we did some adventuring. We went to a place that we've never been before, which is really cool, and we got to do it together. I probably didn't miss half the chat today, which has been interesting. So anyway, we're going to finish off with just showing you another look of this. As I said, the afternoon has turned into a beautiful afternoon. I mean, I could have sat here and painted here. But obviously when I first started and had lunch, it was really, really warm. So that's why we sat up here. Looks like I've just moved in. Squatter rights. All right, see you guys. Go to sleep, guys. Go to sleep. Is your pet chicken okay? Oh, no, sorry. Unfortunately, we had to put her down, sadly. Marina, yeah, and we had to put her down. If you go look at my latest video, not my latest video, there's a couple of videos behind, you'll see talking about Little Grey, sadly. There's a long form video there if you want to have a look at it. See you guys. See you, Dr. Ninja. See you, Debbie Sue. See you, Marina. Sorry, we've just been painting. We're that's my painting. That's where we are. Same, but different, right? Literally same, but different. Wowzers, jeez, it's exactly the same. See you guys. Bye.